Host Natalie Reina, and I'm so thrilled to have y'all here for this Thursday night game. Happy Thursday, folks. Again, just one step closer to Friday, and that's all you can really ask for. Folks, it's a double show day for me, which means I get to bring you a little bit of good news. Yeah, you know, with everything going on in the world, we like to bring some good news to our Cash Live family, and this good news is extra good. Researchers have found that adding grapes to a high-fat diet can add 4 to 5 years to your lifespan. Yeah, apparently rats who ate high-fat diets, when they consumed grapes, their livelihood increased, they reduced liver disease, it changed their gene expression. So pretty incredible stuff. They're not totally sure how this translates to human yet, not gonna lie. But what I'm getting from this is wine is good for you. So cheers, baby. Pour yourself a glass and let's get into a little bit of Cash Live. Here's how the game works. We're going to give you 2 cards. Those are going to be your whole cards. And then you know what? We're all going to check out a flop together. After that, you, my friend, have a decision to make. If you're looking at the flop and it matches up with the cards in your hands, go right ahead. Swipe right. Go all in. Alternatively, you know, if you're looking at it and there's nothing there for you, all you got is rags, don't sweat it. You can always swipe left and use a fold. Here in Cash Live, we give you 3 folds to use in the first 6 rounds. Then when those 6 rounds are done, the players who've earned the top 5 chip stacks, they'll get to sit and play at what we call the final table. And it's there that we'll get to watch them battle it out for some big old cash prizes and for the title of Cash Live Champion. As well, folks, it is Thursday. Jamie hates the folks. As well, players, it is Thursday, which means we are 3-handed. Yes, every single game, you will only have 2 other opponents every round. Normally in a Cash Live game, we add players each round, but you know what? On Thursdays, we like to give you guys a break. So pour yourself a cold one and get ready, because tonight's game of Cash Live starts right now. What's Danny's catchphrase? Is it crack a cold one, let's play some hold'em? Has anyone explained to him that that doesn't rhyme? One and Danny, you can do better. Players, welcome to today's game. I've got Vital, Hoover, and Javier at my feature table. We've given you 2 whole cards. Let's dive right in. Let's check out your first flop. The flop is the 10 of hearts, the 5 of hearts, and the 8 of clubs. All right, folks. Like I said, take another good look at your cards. Take a look at that flop because it is decision time. Swipe right to go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. Remember, guys, it is a 6-round game, meaning you do have a rebuy to use in rounds 1 through 3. If you do get eliminated in those rounds, don't worry. Everything happens for a Riesling, but you will be re-entered into the tournament. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 6 of diamonds. Okay, the 7-9 gives you the nut straight. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 5 of clubs. The board pairs on the river, but what did it do for you? Let's go over to the results page. Let's see how y'all did. The high hand went to Mike is King with 4-of-a-kind 5s. Wow, the nickels coming through for you. Our chip leader is Stylist 22, looking stylish with 60,000 chips. And we're moving on into round number 2. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the Jack of Hearts, the Jack of Spades, and the 10 of Clubs. All right, folks, make your decision. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. At my round 2 feature table, sitting with me here, I've got Guitar God shredding his way. I've got little JV and Will Prescott. Players, hope you're having a wonderful Thursday evening. Thanks for spending it with Cash Live. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 5 of Spades. Alrighty, putting a flush draw out there. If you got spades in your hand, let's go to the river. The river card is the 7 of diamonds, and just like that, without much ado, round 2 is done. Let's go to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hand went to Momzilla with a full house. Jacks full of 10s. What a hand indeed. Candy and Care Bear also got that one. Our chip leader is John Wick 4 with 139,000 chips. 1,542 of you move on into round 3. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 8 of Spades, the Ace of Spades, and the 7 of Hearts. Okay, folks, I think you know what time it is. It is decision time. Now, players, I love wine myself. In fact, I've even trained my dog to go fetch a glass of wine for me. He's a Bordeaux collie. Thank you, thank you. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 4 of Spades. Oh my gosh, maybe it just made a flush. Let's go to that river. The river card is the 3 of diamonds, and just like that, round 3 is done. We'll move on to the results page though. Let's see how y'all did. The high hand went to B-Mart with the ace high flush. The nut flush looks great on you, B-Mart. Our chip leader, John Wick 4, hanging on with 181,000 chips. 1,297 of you carry on into round number 4. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 10 of spades, the king of clubs, and the 7 of spades. Alrighty, folks, I think you know what time it is, don't you? Make some decisions. Sitting with me at round 4, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Jay Taylor 19, to Lil Nas X, Call Me By Your Name, and to Ivan. We won't be doing that again. Players, decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 2 of clubs. Okay, 2 flush draws on the board. Let's go to the river, see if one lands. The river card is the ace of diamonds, and that'll do it for round number 4. The flush doesn't land, but hey, man, you managed to make something out of that board. Let's go to the results page. The high hand went to Crafty with the ace high straight, the Broadway straight. Keisha and Just Me also got that one. Our chip leader is Joggy, sprinting your way into first place with 234,000 chips. 1,161 of you move on into round 5, your penultimate preliminary round. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 2 of diamonds, the 6 of hearts, and the 2 of hearts. Alrighty, folks. Make your decisions. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. As well, players, I'm wondering, have you given us a follow on social media yet? If not, what the heck are you waiting for? Give us a follow at Cash Live Poker. We're keeping you up to date on all sorts of things happening here at the studio. All sorts of things coming at your way, and you like to stay in the know. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 7 of spades. Okay, a new suit on the board, not helping you if you are chasing that flush. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 8 of hearts. There it is, the help you needed if you had hearts in your hands. But let's go over to the results page. Let's see what y'all managed to make in round number 5. The high hand went to H-Toy with the full house. 8's full of 2s. Who needs a flush when you got a full house? Pookie 31 and Black Girl also got that hand. Our chip leaders, Sir 69, Poke Her with 323,000 chips. Wowza, 870 of you made it to round number 6. Congrats to those of you who are still playing. It ain't easy to get all the way through the preliminaries, so hats off to you, my friend. But do remember, if you want to sit at the final table and play for those big cash prizes, you gotta be above our cut line, which at the moment is sitting at 259,000 chips. With that in mind, players, let's check out your last preliminary flop. The flop is the 10 of spades, the ace of spades, and the ace of clubs. All right, folks, for a lot of you, for the last time, swipe right and go all in, or swipe left and choose a fold. That is, if you've got any folds left. At my round 6 feature table, I've got Kev Cooper, Dark Gable, and Akakakur. I like that hand. I hope you make it to the final table just because your name is fun to say. Hey, decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 9 of clubs, putting another flush draw on the board. Let's go to the river, see if you make it. The river card is the Queen of Hearts. No, the flush doesn't land, but that'll take us right out of the preliminaries, which means we've got to give some love to our min cashers. Yeah, give them a scroll, give them a scroll. Those are your top 300 players coming out of round number 6, and they're all going home with 25 cents. We got Bosky, Dad Twice, 69 Poker, Swamp Az, Lucky Lady, Jeff Wee, amongst others. And hey, fire up the Jets for Crafty, who was sitting at just 1,000 chips outside of that final table cut line. But you're our bubble person, so congrats to you. But players, do you see those 5 names in front of you? Those are your wine winners. Those players are about to get some money towards their next wine purchase. But before I get a chance to introduce your final tablist to you, it is time for us to fire up the final table. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody to tonight's final table. Sitting with me here tonight, I've got Gotchaya. I've got Dirk Diggler, I've got Leslie MC, Norwood, and Fish Cakes. All right, players, congrats on making it into the top 5 spots. Let's dive right into this thing. Let's check out your first final table flop. The flop is the 4 of diamonds, the 2 of clubs, and the 8 of diamonds. All right, players, take another good look at your hole cards. Take a look at that flop, because at the final table, all of your folds have been reset to 1. And just as before, it is decision time. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you do want to use your one and only fold. Bearing in mind that there are no rebuys at the final table. Once you are eliminated, you are out of the tournament. But all of our players for making it here are going home with some cash. And hey, we've got some decisions in. We've got a 4-way all in. Let's see what y'all are cooking with. All right, Dirk Diggler, what do you have? The 5-4. Okay, a pair of 4s gives you mid pair. We've got Leslie M also with the 5-4. Oh my gosh, did you guys coordinate that? We've got Norwood with the Queen 3. And then we've got Fish Cakes with the 9-2. Okay, a pair of 2s for Fish Cakes with the bottom pair. Right now, Leslie Diggler and Dirk Diggler and Leslie are tied with that pair of 4s. But let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 7 of clubs. Okay, what does that do? All right, Norwood, you are hoping to hit your overcard by hitting a queen. Fish Cakes, you need a 9 or 2 for trips or 2 pair. Otherwise, it looks like Dirk and Leslie are going to be eliminating you guys. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 10 of clubs. That does it. Dirk and Leslie, y'all are taking this hand. And you know what, Norwood, Fish Cakes? It was such a pleasure having you. But you know what? Congrats to you both. You're going home with $10 and $5 respectively. So can't wait to see you in my next game. We're now 3-handed, moving on into final table hand 2. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 6 of spades, the 5 of spades, and the king of spades. Alrighty, folks. I think you know what time it is. Make some decisions. Speaking of wine, players, you know, I really hate it when you run out of wine. You know what they call that, right? When they run out of wine? The Grape Depression. That one was less impressive. All right, we've got a 3-way all in. Let's see what we're working with. We've got Dirk Diggler with a 10-3. Okay, on a flush draw. But ooh, Leslie MC is also on a flush draw with pocket queens, a higher flush though. We've got Gotcha with pocket 9s. All right, okay, Leslie has a big command over this board. Not only are they on the highest flush draw, they also have the highest pair. Gotcha, you really want to hit a 9 on this turn. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 7 of spades. Okay, oh, Leslie has made the highest flush. However, also fun fact, Gotcha has now picked up a straight flush draw. That means if the 8 of spades comes down, Gotcha could make a straight flush. I haven't seen one of those in a really long time at the final table. Diggler is looking for the 4 of spades to make another straight flush, but a lower one. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 5 of hearts. Oh, that'll do it. Leslie MC, the queens are good. Ending with 2 pair, kings. Oh no, you don't even need 2 pair. You got king high flush. Who needs 2 pair? But you know what? You got all the hands covered. Gotcha. It was so great having you in the tournament. You're going home with $15. So congrats to you, friend. And we are now heads up, moving on into final table hand 3. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 6 of diamonds, the king of hearts, and the king of clubs. All right, players. Gosh, you both have a decision left to be made. It's been a while since we've had 2 folds available at hand number 3. Both players can decide what they want to do with the pair of kings on that board. Leslie's currently our chip leader in a massive way by 1.98 million chips, and Leslie decided to use their fold, so that's okay. We can just roll it out. The turn card would have been the 2 of spades, the river card, the 3 of clubs. All right, Dirk Diggler, you would have had a pair of kings with an ace-high kicker. All right. I don't know what Leslie had, but maybe that would have been enough to win. It doesn't matter either way, because we're still heads up, moving on into final table hand number 4. Let's check out the flop. The flop is the queen of hearts, the 7 of diamonds, and the queen of clubs. All right, folks. Decisions on you, Leslie. What are you? Oh, with then Dirk Diggler, you're now the one with the decision left to be made. And you know what? Good on ya. You went from 8,000 to 16,000 chips. And if you know my games, you know I love a good comeback. Always rooting for the short stack. Leslie MC is in the lead in a big way with 1.97 thousand chips. And Dirk Diggler decided not to use their fold. Let's see what you got. All right, Leslie, our chip leader with the 9-7. Ooh, a pair of 7s to go with the queens on that board. Dirk Diggler, oh, the 8-6. Okay, Dirk, I'm not going to lie. You're going to need some help here. You need to hit an 8 or runner something here. Let's go to the turn card, see if you can find it. The turn card is... oh, the 7 of spades! Leslie MC makes a full house on the turn. Okay, Dirk, the only thing that can come down here on this river to save you is a queen. If a queen comes down, you'll have the same full house. Otherwise, Leslie could be ending this thing. Let's go to the river card. The river card is... The 3 of spades, that does it. Leslie, you are tonight's Cash Live champion. Congratulations, Leslie. You're walking away with $30 in your hand. Yeah, buy the expensive bottle. Dirk Diggler, you're going home with 20, so congrats to you. But Leslie, that virtual bracelet is all yours, my friend. Players, thank you so much for being here, spending your Thursday night with us at Cash Live. It's always a pleasure. As well, shout out to my min cashers, final tables, and all of you who stuck around to spectate. Folks, if you didn't make it tonight, don't worry, we still got 2 games coming at you tomorrow, so don't you dare go anywhere. Until then, folks, I am your host, Natalie Reina, signing off, wishing you a wonderful Thursday night. Ciao for now. Huh.